Welcome on in, YouTube, and I've got a real treat for you today. We finally got our Hexes and Charms minigame finally back up and running, and we had a lot of fun on this stream. We definitely had our hands full with our Hexers because they were out in force, and my Charmers were maybe taking a little nap today. If you're enjoying this, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. All right, friends. This is the wonderful and amazing Phasmophobia. We are going to start our mini game. Now, I have two good things and I have two bad things about our mini game. The first thing right here. So this is Hexes and Charms. What we are going to do here in a second is I'm going to activate these things. You will have a ton of new redeems down below in your channel points. Now, Bestow and Banish have gotten a little bit of an update. So as you can see on the screen, there is a list of every single item in the game. If you use that when you're using Banish or Bestow, if you type in the name on the screen, whether it's book or thermo or candle, it should go without fail. And if you are the first person, it will either bestow it or banish it. Bestow it will upgrade it for me. Banish it will remove it from my truck. Does that seem good for everybody? We understand. Do we understand the assignment is the question. All right, fantastic. I'll take just another moment to make sure that I have everything properly. Honestly, I'd say this is a pretty good, fun start.
I will destroy you.
All right, here we go.
Come play with me. Won't you stick your hand in my cage?
So, folks, as you can see, I won't have my headgear, I won't have my incense, I won't have my motion sensor, my salt, my medication, or my tripod. I'm going to start at 75, and I do have to also throw out the book as soon as I get in there. Let's see how we do here. Now, we also started with our sanity lower, which means that certain ghosts oh, why are you not... There you are, friends. Make sure you take your chance to take whatever shots you need, and these books are not acceptable. We must throw them out. Into the cold rain you go, book. Oh, did you guys not banish the crucifixes? Did I forget to do that? Okay. These crucifixes are not allowed either. We will toss them out so that we don't forget about it later. There you go. I just missed them. It happens. Alright, we're going to pick this up here. We're going to pick up our handy-dandy, these tools, I guess. Actually, we don't need this. We'll throw that down for now. We'll bring this. Thank you, Shadow. Okay. So just a reminder, everyone, the Hexers win if I do not get the ghost correctly. They also win if I die. Potentially, they can double win if I die and I also don't get the ghost correctly. And here we are. Now, I also don't have any sprinting, which is really unfortunate for me. And thank you for continuing to deal damage to that monster. Oh, I'm sorry whoever did Reliquary, I forgot to hit it. So, that's unfortunate. I'll go ahead and do Haunted Mirror on the next one. Yes, so the new rules, we'll see if we have to adjust them again because agitation is actually really strong. But we were having too many days where, the Hexers were just getting their butts kicked in terms of Hexers versus Charmers. And so we decided to switch it so that the if I die, you also get a point. We'll see how we feel after a couple rounds because agitation is a really strong ability, especially given my playstyle. Like, this is actually one of the best ways to hit me on this, is to take away my ability to see my sanity and take away my ability to control my sanity. Congratulations, but also I hate you. We're gonna work on programming so that when you guys start taking away the nice things, you have to pay more for the next really mean thing. No, let's focus on actually having some Hexer win streams. If we can get some Hexer win streams, we'll reevaluate that policy. But for now, let's get some Hexer win streaks. Well, I think the ghost is right here. Hi there, friend. Yeah, just hang out there for a second. I'm not seeing ghost orbs in this room. Okay, we'll set that down and we'll go get more stuff. Now, most ghosts won't hunt at 75. We're going to really hope that this one doesn't. And congratulations on taking out that monster. Now, I can't remember exactly what I said it to, but I'm fairly certain every time you get that killing shot is actually a 10-point boost in the rankings. Tell your friends. GG indeed. Alright. We'll go ahead and pick this back up now that we've gotten our stuff in there. We'll bring this blacklight. We'll bring this spirit box. I guess we're going to actually drop that. We'll bring this. So it's going to be really important. We started 75% sanity. Typically, you lose about 5% pretty quickly, depending on what that ghost is. Exclamation brag. Yeah, you had it. Oh, to check the rankings among all people, is exclamation witchlings. I will probably switch that. Like I like the theme of it, but it is definitely like a little hard to remember. Oh, hi there. Alright, we're probably gonna die. Can I please open this door? Yeah. With hitting this there, that means that our sanity is at least 65. If it is any kind of fast ghost, we're gonna just get murdered here in a second. Honestly, if I had to guess right now, I would say maybe Faye, or maybe Oni. It has been extremely visible. I don't know what that was. I don't think that was a hunt. It could be a demon. I think a demon would have hunted already by now. Honestly, it's feeling very Oni. The fact that it keeps showing up like this is a little bit like... Onis tend to want to be seen. They're usually more interactive. We haven't seen it do the ghost event. It has appeared every time it's done a ghost event. I'm going to circle Oni here because if I go in there and it ends me, considering what you guys have done to me in the defense department, we'll have to deal with that. Bum 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 bum. And we're going on in. Alright, demon. I'm not enjoying your theatrics down here. This is also one of the times where it just really sucks for me because I don't think I have a spot to hide. I don't have the ability. Oh, I can maybe make it there. In the grace period, if I can break line of sight with it and run, I might be able to survive that. Probably not. Shit. Wait, did it turn off? Oh, it closed this door. This has got to be an Oni. That's the third time. So that was the Psy event, but he still showed up. So the biggest problem is that unless I get an evidence to say Oni, the best way to find him would be a hunt, but I'm definitely going to die during a hunt. Yeah, what's our evidence for Oni? Our evidence for Oni, I think, is not UV. Okay, it's not ghost writing. It's freezing temps, so I can go in there and check for freezing temps. I can check for EMF, and I can check for dots. Okay. It would be real cool if it did a dots here. Well, we just have to go back in there because there's no other option. We will take this flashlight so we can at least see our death coming. So the one thing that I would say that would make it maybe not an Oni, we could actually try to grab the Ouija board and see if we can check it real quick. Okay, so if I was at 75% sanity, I've definitely been hit twice now. That would mean that an Oni drops 20% sanity each time it hits you, which means I should be at 35% sanity. If it's hit me that many times, it really should be hunting. If it's a different ghost, if I was at 75, it hit me twice, now I'm at 55. Maybe that's why it's not hunting yet. I wish I knew... Alright, if I ask it something like... My sanity, how sane am I? Average sanity, okay. Okay, so it said I was average sanity. This is 3 questions now. 4 questions. Okay. Is it a Dio? Oh god, it's a Dio. Oh, I'm not close enough. Okay, hold on. Oh, as soon as I heard it running towards me, I should have clicked Dio. I might have gotten away there.
No! Let me free!
Good catch there.
I wish to be free!
And it was, in fact, a Dio. Okay, fantastic.
You're really bad at this, witch. No wonder I'm always escaping.
I don't know, Hexers. I don't know. That's 1 and 1. Alright. It should say thaumaturgy is enabled in just a second. There you go. Alright. Thank you, everybody, for waiting there for just a second. We'll ready up, and we'll do this. So, we have to throw out a couple things. We need to throw out the UV, if I remember correctly. UV is not acceptable in this particular challenge. What else do we have to throw out here? Hold on. The dots. That's the only other evidence that we have to throw out. But as you can see, our truck is a little eclectic right now. You're having a Jackbox community night on Friday? Fantastic. Well, I will be streaming for some of it, but hopefully we'll be able to catch some of it, and then Lady Catherine will love to do that. The book is saved, but why is it not upgraded? What? Wait a minute. What happened here? Sorry, friends. Well, the book is not upgraded, but it is saved, and that's the important part. Alright, we'll grab this. We'll grab this. Did we not upgrade the video camera either? No, no one did. Ooh, okay. That explains that. Let's go. I think I'm just so excited to not remove it, I forget to upgrade it. I'm so sorry, Dougie. I'll tell you what, Dougie. I'm gonna do it again. I have no promises for you. I'm going to absolutely do it again. But I'm gonna try not to. I've been very much like, I don't really want to have a thing that removes somebody else's thing.
Another question.
But we could do like a super curse that will let people...
Might get to it first.
We'll let you downgrade it afterwards, but not like remove it. Like that could be kind of fun. Oh, and folks, whoa, why is that off the side here? Hold on. No, let me move this thing. Hold on. Sometimes it drives me crazy. I just want to grab the one thing and move it. Thank you. Alright, folks, now our game is entirely off the side. What is our life? What are we doing here? Let me grab this game.
Absolutely horrible at this game. Did you just start?
Yes, I clearly just started.
You mortals can't stop me. I am a
this
god.
game capture shouldn't be... There we go.
And when the dust settles, you will remember.
Did it get...
as well.
Oh, it got resized somehow. Okay, hold on, friends. There we go. That's better. That was really strange. Anyway, thank you for heading every emote possible while I'm trying to fix something. I really appreciate that. Did I turn that light on? I don't remember turning that light on, but maybe I did. Okay, we're gonna go around and we're gonna look for things here. It's cursed, shouldn't bring it. You're very silly, very silly. I'm really excited for this month, though. I just started on Threads, by the way. If you're not familiar with what Threads is, it is supposed to be the answer to Twitter. It is by Instagram and Meta and Facebook and all those fun people. So, you know, it's still an evil company, but it's a less evil company. I just started there. We've started posting over there. We've actually had some people come in from there. And so if you are from Threads, make sure that you shout out that you're here. And I would love to get to know you better. We're still pushing our YouTube as much as possible. So, again, if you're watching this on YouTube, head down to that subscribe button and hit that button so that you can find me again. We do lots of fun, crazy things here. We'll do this here. Tilty!
Watch out.
Oh my god, you're back.
Master of the
Hi,
Shroud is
Tilty.
here. Didn't you see them?
Aw, Tilty, welcome on in. How are you doing, friend? It is good to see you. I hope that you've been having a really great day. A really great week, month, whatever it's been. And, oh, I bet you it's right here. Yes, it is. There's a couple new things on the stream, including that mini-game. Also, folks, the mini-game has points for the month now. So every time you answer a question, every time you attack the monster, you gain points for the month. We're going to post the winners every month down in the panels below, as well as somewhere on the stream. And we may have additional prizes and things like that from month to month. So make sure you're hitting that question if you happen to know the answer every time. Or whenever you want to. Yes, welcome back in. So, we are very slow, as you can see here. Our mission right before this, we actually got correct and incorrect. It was a Dio. It came in and ate our face. However, because we were able to properly call a Dio seconds before death, we succeeded the mission. So the Hexers got 1 point for Miss Willowwitch dying, and the Charmers got 1 point for still getting the ghost correctly. Bum, bum, bum. Now, we are missing our UV and our dots in this one. We are also 1 evidence down. So we could potentially be running around. If those were our 2 evidences, we could be doing a no evidence run. We'll see. There is a new change, by the way. We will see how it plays out. It does really, really affect the way that I play the game. And so it's really strong against me in particular. But agitation now, instead of making the ghost a little bit more vocal, which didn't seem to do a whole lot, agitation will now instead break the screens in the truck. So if you want to remove my ability to check my sanity, that's your button. That's the one you're going to want to hit. And then Instagram spams me, join Threads. You have a hatred towards the app. Yeah, so I understand. I definitely understand that feeling. As a content creator, it's a good idea to branch out and jump into it, but I totally get that. I feel the same way about TikTok. They've pissed me off in so many ways that I don't know that I'll be back. You guys took away, like, all my other stuff to deal with things. I don't have my candle anything. I guess I'll take this camera here. It is a little bit like starting over, though. Like, I have to rebuild my follower list and be like, okay, friends, I'm on this platform now. But we will also still be on, like, Twitter and stuff like that. Yeah, I know you over there, little Hexer. Like, yeah, that was the whole point. Make it difficult. Yeah, that is the point. We'll hit this button here. I do appreciate my Charmers for coming in, though. I think especially with the new addition of the agitation, if Hexers really want to gang up on me and make it almost impossible to figure out, they'll succeed. So we are going to definitely need that Hexer and Charmer energy to kind of make it a little bit more of a war.
Another question. You better hurry up and answer it. Otherwise, the other witch things might get to you at first.
I don't think this is a spirit box, but we'll see.
They all laughed, mostly believing themselves safe.
Was that a locker touch? It was. Okay. Locker touch here. Unfortunately, do not know if this is UV. Cannot figure out if it's UV. Because I'm pretty sure if I do this, it says interaction unless you actually have the UV up on it.
Stop being a scared little witch and get back in there.
No,
They're
I'm
expecting
fine.
Something from you.
I'm doing stuff. I'm in the ghost room. Yes. Enjoy your lurk there, Dougie. We'll continue doing this for at least another 2 hours. So, any Hexers and Charmers that want to stick around and make sure they hit those buttons, I'd appreciate it. But yes, lurk,
Witch,
enjoy.
The top demon hunter and a resident workaholic.
Virus One, welcome on in, friend.
Is here.
Before me.
We are currently trying to figure out what this ghost is. We don't have Spirit Box. We don't have freezing at the moment.
I wish to be free.
We will not be able to check for UV, unfortunately, and we will not be able to check for dots. So if it is a ghost that does those two things, we are out of luck. That being said, if we do get to a point where I've been here forever and I still don't see an evidence, we can almost assume those are the evidences. Good morning, Virus. Welcome on in, friend. I hope that you are having a most wonderful day. Hopefully you're not at work already. But there's a reason why you are called the resident workaholic, you poor thing. Also, if that name bothers you, let me know. Okay, still not seeing any ghost orbs either. We'll go ahead and put this down here. We don't have a candle, so we can't do our EMF farm, but we do have to kind of just keep looking for it. Let's see. Yep, and we still can't really do anything like that. Let's grab our... where did we put the spirit box? Guess we'll check for this again. We might run out and grab ourselves a flashlight while we're just standing here. Especially if the ghost, like, say, turns off a thing, it can be really helpful. We'll set that camera down. Oh, we still have this in our hand. We don't actually want to take it out. We will be back with a flashlight. You're driving to visit your brother? Well, fantastic. I hope that you have a nice, smooth, easy drive and that you have a great time with your brother. Bum, bum, bum. One of the nice things about moving here has definitely been a little bit closer to Catherine's family. We've managed to get... have a few dinner parties and things like that and reconnect with them. I haven't really gotten a chance to meet them, so I'm pretty excited and happy about it. This is 75. We should still be good there. Let's go ahead and we were going to grab this flashlight here. Might as well grab this here as well. I don't think we don't want to take pills yet. That would just be a waste. Okay, so what can we determine here? One, we're going to go in there, we're going to look for a spirit box again. If we know that it's not ghost orb, we can rule out things like mimic. If we can't we can start ruling out ghosts that it's not those evidences. But we are still very much waiting for an actual, like, evidence. Alright. Now, I've had the room flash several times here, so let's go ahead and... Yep, not here? Okay, perfect. Now, this thermometer here keeps hugging 1. I don't think this is freezing. I think if this was freezing, we would have seen at least like a 0.09 by now. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw that down. We'll bring this back over here. It has not written in this book. What about this one here? Nope. Okay. Where did we actually leave our spirit box? Here it is. Let's do one last check for ghost orbs real quick. Make sure that we didn't have like a sneaky one. Nope, not seeing sneaky one. Okay. Honestly, this ghost hasn't done a lot. Well, was that a poltergeist throw? What was that? Like, it was a pretty serious throw. This should be an event. Hold on. Okay, EMF 5. Good. Let's go check our sanity, because we just got hit on that. That was a really serious throw. Like, that could be, does the Oni still do the curveball throw? Okay. So we just got hit. We were at 75. If it's an Oni, we would be down all the way to, like, 55 by now. However, we were also in the dark for a little bit, so I'm not entirely sure. We did get EMF 5, though. Does look like an Oni. Good Pia Shade. Shade would be a lot easier, though, because we should get cold or book writing. If we get a shade. Like, we still have the 2 other things that could be one of the evidences. Okay, so we definitely got hit by that. Even if we lost 5% sanity from being in the dark, this is 60. Shouldn't be an Oni. What else could we be dealing with? So, if we have, like, an Obake, we won't know, because we'll have a UV. We can't really tell Goryo because we don't have dots available to us. Our sanity hasn't been dropping too crazily.
You better hurry up and answer it. Otherwise, the other witch things might get to you first.
We will go ahead and take one of these, and we'll go take a look at stuff. Oh, and please make sure that you are hitting... Why is my... Phasmo is a different screen size than the rest of it. Unless I shrunk this. Alright, this is my thing. Yeah. Do you see the 2 black bars on... Oh, it is! My monitor is actually too big for Phasmo. Ooh, do we fix that? Can we fix that? Hold on. Full screen, yes. Resolution... Can I make this bigger? Why am I playing at this, like, really tiny resolution? Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. That's better. That was weird. I was playing, like, this really tiny resolution. Okay, well, hopefully that's fixed and we don't have to deal with that anymore. That was interesting as all get up. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. So, let's see. We have EMF 5. Let's go ahead and look for freezing one more time. 1.1, 1.6. Okay, I'm gonna have to say this is probably not a freezing ghost. Technically it did stuff in the room without being EMF 5. It should not be possible for this to be a shade, but I've been tricked by that before. Let's see. Let's try for this here. We'll pick this up as well. Okay. Unless this is a very, very stubborn ghost, I feel like this should have given Spirit Box by now. Now, to be fair, I've had those stubborn ghosts before. Sure is throwing a lot of stuff. Is Pulte an option? Alright, let's see. Nope. Spirit, Wraith, Jin, Shade, Oni, Goryo, Twins, Myling, Raiju, Obake. So unfortunately, we don't have our test for our Wraith. The Jin, if it turned off the breaker, would be really helpful. We haven't been losing sanity unexpectedly, so I don't know that I would call this at the moment. We were down to 75 pretty quickly, though. Maybe we have been losing sanity. Still thinking could be Oni here. Oni is dots, and it is freezing temps. So it could be that it's an Oni with dots. I think that means that maybe we need to get ourselves potentially a hunt. Okay, we should have the mirror, because we had to redo our mirror. Oh, is there anything that would be ruled out at the current moment? No, there's nothing there. Okay. So we can do a couple of things. We can use the mirror to control our sanity really well. So if we were to, say, get down to just under 65, nothing here will be able to hunt except for this Raiju. So if we get an unexpected hunt, it would be the Raiju. Let's see, what else can we do? We could also use it to rule out like a shade or something. We could get an actual hunt itself, and see what we, like, if it's a quick ghost or a slow ghost. For a wraith, we might try going to different parts of the house and seeing if it kind of like teleports around to do stuff. 90% here? Okay. Let's see, what are we gonna do? Do we have smudge, by the way? Did someone protect those? Wait, did I mess this up?
Test my
Hold on.
patience, mortal.
Nope, it got banished. Okay.
For your amusement.
And thank you for treating the familiar. By the way, friends, if you want to know who is the familiar's favorite right now, you can use familiar favorite, like this, if my screen will stop being difficult. And that should work. There we are. And it will show you that Lady Catherine has the most familiars treated at 91. Virus has 77%. Dougie has 63, Flamey has 52, and Hurricane Ash has 34. So the lowest one on that is 34, and you get to do those once per stream, so that's actually not hard to overcome. All right, where are we going? We're going to go back in the house. That's what we're going to do. We have our sanity at 90 here, so if we use the mirror once, that will chop us down to 70. That's really close to 65. And then we can continue to observe, looking for evidence. We might also, here's one, fantastic. That should, like I said, drop us to 70, meaning that if we lose a little bit of sanity, if we turn out the light for a little bit, that should help us determine what this is. Is this a hiding spot? It's not a great place to try and hide. It is, though. Okay. So while we're trying to figure out what we are missing here, let's do a couple of things. First, let's double check for our temperatures one more time.
Oh,
Okay.
Another question. You better hurry up and answer it.
So we'll
Otherwise,
remove
the
this.
other witch things might get to you at first.
And we're going to say anything that has ghost orb and freezing would have shown us those evidences, so we're going to go ahead and roll that out.
Your witchlings are far too good.
1 second.
Hydrate, witch, or suffer.
Not written in. Through this book, which means that it's not a writing ghost. We will go ahead and take our hydrate. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. The next thing that we can do, we can unclick this. We can click this ghost writing here, and we'll remove these as well. We'll unclick freezing. We'll click this here. Okay. And this isn't the best way to do this, but we can eliminate, from doing that, we can eliminate the shade. Okay. What's the other one? So we got the EMF. We said no to ghost orb. We said no on spirit box. Let's do spirit box one more time. I know, I keep saying let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time again. Where did we set it? Over here. Now remember, if the crucifix burns unexpectedly... Oh, that's a throw there. If the So we were really close and it was throwing stuff at us? Yeah, okay. Beautiful. The ghost is like, please stop talking to me. So we can do a similar thing. We can hit Ghost Orb and Spirit Box, eliminate these things. We can hit Ghost Writing, eliminate these things. This is more than likely accurate, but it could be wrong. Took out the twins, took out the shade, took out the spirit. Okay. We really need to figure out what we're missing here. This was a good one, because I'm betting you one of these is the problem. We probably have a dots or an ultraviolet, and since we do not have access to that evidence type, we're floundering here. I think the next thing is to... So we have electronics in the room. We are currently sitting at about 65 here. If we got the Raiju to hunt, we could call it a Raiju. If we don't get the Raiju to hunt in a little bit, we're going to go ahead and rule out the Raiju. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and wander away. Let's go check our sanity, make sure that we are in fact under 65. And then let's see if the ghost decides to do something way away from us, which is one of the things that a wraith will do. Ideally, we would have salt and throw salt down and be able to know what it is. But somebody removed my salt. I'm not going to name names, Lady Kithren, but someone removed my salt. All right, we actually need to drop our sanity just a little bit. So we'll go in there and we'll stand in the dark for just a bit. While we wait to see if it actually does something. Now, we're really close. We don't want to stand in here for too long because we're still using our sanity. Now, in theory, the ghost could wander all the way down here to do something. But if it does something over here, I'm going to really suspect the wraith.
In your nightmares.
Oh, and thank you for poking the demon. 375. You're going to be to 400 in no time. Do 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 do. Alright, that should be enough to drop us under 65. I'm gonna say probably not a Raiju, but we'll keep looking. Again, we haven't lost sanity anywhere unexpectedly, although it also hasn't turned out the breaker. Let's see, we don't have smudge. So the biggest problem that we're gonna run into here is without our smudge stick, we can't quite do a lot of the tests that we would want to do. Like if we had our smudge stick, we could then try to look at it. I think our best bet at the current moment is to grab this crucifix here, put it over by the chair, and then break the mirror and see what happens if we get a hunt. I often like to throw down my flashlight, by the way, just so that it is unlikely to give me away. Sometimes when you switch to your flashlight or something, it comes out. Like when you switch away from your flashlight, it automatically turns on, and that can get you killed during a ghost hunt. Okay, I think we're relatively safe here. I don't know that we're going to be able to see the ghost, but we will be able to do, hold on, a couple tests here. So Myling's going to be extraordinarily quiet. Oni would be very visible. Obake would change things. Again, I don't know that we're going to actually be able to see the ghost. We might be able to see it as it goes down those stairs. Alright, so that should drop us down to, between those two, that should have dropped us down to 30. Again, at this point, there's nothing here that's a late hunter, really. We don't want to quite break the mirror yet, so if we drop ourselves down to 30, we might be able to get a hunt and kind of determine from there. Oh. I'm pretty sure this is a Myling. Hear how quiet that is? Like it just went downstairs, but yeah, that should be a Myling. Mylings are incredibly dangerous because you don't even hear them half the time. Alright, friends, I am confident enough to say that this is a Myling. So I'm gonna try and leave the house. Hopefully I'll make it out. Should be able to. And Myling we go. Like that had to be the quietest ghost ever. I almost didn't realize that it had gone down the stairs until I was like, oh, it's around. Yep, there we go. Myling. And let's hit this button. Wait, what?
I've got some jobs ready for you.
That makes so little sense. How is that not a Myling? It didn't even make a single noise as it went down the hallway. How odd. Interesting. All right, well, you get some wrong. This is definitely a hexer win on this one because, hold on, we'll hit the score. Because if they had not removed my UV, I would have had that. Like, an Nabake is extremely easy to get when you have UV. We'll go ahead and we'll pin this up. Beautiful. All right, let's get ready to do it one more time. Unfortunately, we got that incorrectly. Bum, bum, bum. So we'll just do a real quick reset, and then we do not currently have our timer, and we do not currently have our counter. We're going to continue to work on that. So we'll do a reset on all of this as well. We're gonna run hexes and charms for about 2 minutes. I'll try to give everybody like a 30-second warning, and then count it down. And we'll just have fun with that. All right, folks. In 3, 2, 1, go have fun. All right. I guess we're just gonna go in as professionals, as professionally bad with tier 1 stuff. This should be set there. Yep, perfect. We've got our ridge view. All right. Well, at least I'll get to just sort of sit here and relax through this one.
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
Or maybe this one will be the worst one possible. We'll see. All right, we have Robert Marsh. Hello, Robert Marsh. Let's see what we've got here. Now, I still can't use this, though, because we didn't actually have this enabled. I just leave it in the truck for ease of use. Now, the nice thing is that I do have access to all of my things on this particular one, which I am very grateful for. Here we are. Ooh, and another mirror? Yes, please. Let's go get the breaker started, and then we'll try to use that. Oof, and having my sprint back. Oh, it's so beautiful. I missed you, sprint. My hexers take away my sprint constantly. But not today. Alright, we'll go ahead and throw that down. Grab this here. Get this light turned on. And we are up in the hallway. Of course we are. We'll go do this. We'll go do this. Now, that should put us at about 75% sanity, 80% sanity, somewhere around there. Not too terribly worried about it. The only thing that could potentially hunt right now is a Fae, or a demon doing its demon shenanigans. So we're going to go ahead and not take our crucifix just yet. Or not take our sanity pills just yet. Bum, bum, bum. Sanity pills on this difficulty restore about 30. So there's not really a reason to take them below 30. And also, you kind of want your ghost to be a little more active from time to time. We'll go ahead and drop that here. We'll drop this right here. And then we'll also drop that right there and go get more stuff. Now, this is one of those houses that just does not have enough lights available. But this is an important one to remember to turn on because this is technically dark if you do not have that one on. At least to the best of my knowledge, that is the truth. Now, the hope is that we will see anything like a ghost orb or something pretty early on. We'll switch this off. Beautiful. And Panda, thank you for saying hello to the familiar there. We are currently doing hexes and charms. However, we did not have any hexes or charms on this particular run, so this is just kind of a nice lackadaisical run. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun with it. We will do a poll. We're going to take a break after this one. We're going to do a poll to see if we want to keep doing hexes and charms, if we want to do 2 evidence runs, having fun with it, so we can rule out the Oni, by the way, because that was a Psi event. Not a Psi event, but that was a ghost ball event. So if you see that little like spectral like airburst coming at you, you know that you cannot be dealing with an Oni because Onis cannot do that. It's the only useful thing there is it removes the ability for it to be an Oni. We'll grab this. We'll grab this. Now, we were at 75. We're now close to 50. We could be dealing with, we've been in the dark a little bit, but we could be dealing with, we'll take this here real quick. A Banshee could be one of our options. A Banshee will reduce our sanity by 15% instead of the normal 10. It could be absolutely nothing. Like, it could still be absolutely nothing. It could be that we just had our sanity drop more than we were thinking. But I'm a little bit wary. I feel like we were pretty solid on 75, and then we went down even more. But that could also be the effect of some kind of mana draining ability, such as, or sanity draining ability, such as the Jinn, or the Yurei. We might have just not noticed a door closing on us. Do happen to have a lot of closed doors here. Alright, unfortunately, there's not a great place to set these. Maybe if we do this. Ooh, is it this one or is it this one that it's considered in? I think these are separate rooms, technically. We could see the stairs for when we used it, so let's go ahead and try this. Oh! We have a handprint. Ooh, we have a handprint. Nice. Okay. Let's turn these off here, and we'll try for Spirit Box. Definitely just threw something. Do we have our UV nearby? EMF 5, okay. I gotta be honest, this is feeling a lot like an Obake. So we have ourselves EMF 5, we have UV, Bake, Goryo, Jinn, or Myling, okay. Now we could be dealing with the Jinn. I mentioned that our sanity kept feeling like it was lower than it should be. We'll go ahead and run on out here. Let's see, what would really determine it for us? So Spirit Box is a no-go. Ghost Orb would be Obake. We'll try for Ghost Orb again. We might have been looking down the wrong hallway. Dots would be a Goryo, but we're going to need to set up dots in a special way to see them. Ghost Riding would be really nice to get, and then Freezing is the other one. Okay. So the good news is we still have options available to us. Let's go take a look at what our sanity is, because we should be up to around 80 or so. Yeah. Okay, perfect. That means probably not dealing with a Jinn. We are going to need to do a couple things. One, we're going to want to grab this with a tripod. Yes, we're going to actually use a tripod for once. We're going to grab this to have as much coverage as possible. Boop, boop, ba. And then, what's our other thing that we want to do here? Well, hello there. How are you doing? Thanks for coming on in, and thanks for calling me beautiful. How's it going? We are currently in the middle of our Hexes and Charms game, which is a little mini game we play where they get to do all sorts of things to my game before it starts, and then I try to survive whatever they've done to me. This one was really mild, though. I don't think anyone really did anything too terrible. And we're just kind of figuring out what ghosts we've got dealing with. Okay, we're going to grab this here. We'll put this here. We are going to go out to the truck here in just a second. So let's see. We're going to put this right there. We'll grab this one as well, and we'll turn it. Where is it? Here it is. We'll turn it to really look down this way here. We also want to check our thermometer, which is freezing. Okay. Well, fine. We'll just do that. It is indeed a Jinn. Well, that answers our question. Let's go ahead and take a little outsy. Jinn there. Easy peasy. Yeah. That's usually how I feel about first 3 evidence runs. Is they're usually pretty easy. However, this game type, I'll just show the screen real quick because I'm going to go on a break and then we'll probably play more. This game type here, before I go in, there will be a bunch of redeems that people can click that'll change settings, do custom difficulty with it. And so this particular one is just base professional. But definitely, we often run into situations where it's like, I have no sprinting, I have no sanity pills, I have no smudge, and we're just going to do our best. All right, we've got ourselves gin. We're going to close this here, and we're going to go. Now, friends, I am going to go ahead and take a real quick break. Should take no less than 5 minutes. Please make sure that you stick on around, but we will be back in no time. We do have a gin here, so we're going to go ahead and update the score.